Hello Ryan. Okay, so today we'll be going through chapter 9. Chapter 9 is RPS straight lines. So straight lines it is quite a simple chapter, tapi it uses a lot of algebra lah. So no worries, we are going to go through all of the examples lah. So for straight line, what you're going to learn is this line here. You see it's only a line kan, but actually it can be represented in a mathematical equation lah. Mathematical equation, the equation is equals to y mx c. This is the equation that you will learn lah. So what is the purpose of this equation? So let's say if you plot a graph, here is 3, this is x, this is y. So you want to find the y value. How? You can actually find from m, find from x. You just substitute the value that you have lah. So let's say m equals to 13, c equals to 5. So just substitute all into the equation, and then you're left with only y. So that is the purpose of this equation lah. So you can see here, so equation of straight line. So each plotted points kan, so akan ada pattern lah. So different pattern of points represents different type of graph. So this is straight line y mx plus c lah. This is what we call as quadratically you will learn in form 4. This one you will learn during college. So nantilah later you will learn about that, so focus about that later. We focus straight line first. So as you can see here, this is equation of straight line lah. Y equals to mx plus c. So how do you find m? M is actually gradient. So the formula for gradient is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So y2, x2 you can use whichever lah. So let's say we have this graph right here. So this is point 1. Let's say this is 1 and 6. Here is point 2. So negative 2 and negative 1. Kalau you want to use this as x1, y1 boleh. Here x2, y2 boleh. Ataupun here you want to use x1, y1 boleh. It would be x2, y2 lah. Very simple only kan. So that is how you find the gradient, and then you just substitute value. C lah pula, C adalah y-intercept lah. Usually you can find y-intercept after you found this, or like you will find C. So what usually will the pattern of the question be kan? It will be like this. So question wants you to find the equation, and then the question will only give you 2 points. Question will only give you 2 points lah, like this for example. So how do you construct a linear equation, which is our line equation? Is first you need to write the formula first lah. So with y equals to mx plus c. So now we have value of y, value of x. We can find m kan actually. So okay, wait. So you punya y, you can use whatever lah. You want to use this y here pun boleh, this y here pun boleh. Tapi kalau you use y here, x also use here lah. So let's say I use negative 1 and negative 2. So just substitute lah. Equals to m negative 2 plus c. Now I find m. M how to find? M y2 minus y1 x2 minus x1. So let's say your y2 is x2 y2 is here. here is x1, y1. So now then, kalau we want to find the gradient, just substitute lah. So 6 minus y1 is 1, negative 1. And then divide, x2 is 1 minus with x1 is negative 2. So you have your punya gradient lah. So 7 over 3 kan. So this is your punya gradient. So now rewrite your punya equation. Y equals to 7 over 3x plus c. So now can we find c? Actually can, because y already have, x already have also. So just substitute lah. You want to use which y? Here pun boleh, here pun boleh. So let's say I use here. So then you will use 6 lah. 7 over 3, your punya x would be 1 plus c. And then do algebra, you will find the value of c lah. So selalu sepat 18 over 7. So this is your punya value of c. So now rewrite the equation. Y equals to mx plus c. So y don't need, m we need to write. So m is 7 over 3 kan. Plus c is 18 over 7. So this is your punya graph equation. Boleh? Simple je. So we'll go through couple examples. So example 1. So determine the gradient and y-intercept of the straight line. So for this one, how you would solve this question kan, is actually you need to look at the equation je. Very simple only. So look at the equation. So example, you have equation here kan. And then you need to know lah equation of straight line. So equation of straight line is okay. So let's say we do a first. So you can y 2x plus 9, y mx plus c. Or need to find gradient and y-intercept. So you already know lah. So let's use highlight. M is 2, 9 is C. So correct ka anda? See? Correct. So for B lah pula. So we write the equation first. So M is negative 2, C is 12. Correct? Actually wrong, because you need to look at this part. This part is not the same kan. So we need to make it same first. So how? It's actually very simple lah. So what you do is you just transfer the y to other side. So you transfer, becomes divide lah. So negative 2x plus 12 over 3. So barulah sama kan now. So this one you can actually separate lah. And then you notice that this one can be solved. So 12 over 3 is 4. Sekarang barulah you highlight. Barulah you found your value. So gradient would be negative 2 over 3. Your punya y-intercept would be 4. Correct? See? Correct. So example 2. State the value of h for the straight line graph below. State reasons for your answer. So this is the equation if you have straight line. So kalau you have straight line, you will only have value lah. Usually it is represented as this. So kalau y refers to y punya value. So your y constant. Your punya y will always be constant. Kalau you have perfectly straight line lah. Let's say you put straight line here. So if you want to do how however long you want like this. At this point here, your value of y must be the same here as here. So that is why lah the equation for a straight line, perfectly straight line, it is this. It is usually a constant. So kalau x, look at x lah. So kalau you punya x like this value represents must be same as this value. So it will be a constant also. So constant means it's the same number. Boleh lah same number, ataupun a set punya number. Like macam contoh, your mother give you belanja harian 2 ringgits per day, every day for the rest of your life. So this value is a constant lah, because it never changes. So asal orang tanya je, belanja harian Ryan, automatically you know equals to 2, because it's a constant, and your mother constantly give you 2 ringgit for every day, until you die. So it's a constant lah. That's the meaning of constant. So you can state the value for h for each of the straight line. So kalau here the value of h would be 6 lah, constant value of 6. Kalau here, question B, so I just expect you to get it correct lah. So you have mind test. You wanna do lah. Don't want lah. Okay, so we go to next example. Okay, wait. Let me delete this first. So our next example pula, what we will learn is basically we will learn about straight line equation. So straight line equation actually ada dua. So first is you learn about y mx plus c. So that is the first type of equation of a straight line. Second type lah pula, we have x over a plus y over b equals to 1. This is the second type of equation lah for straight line. So kalau for straight line equation, you can either change into this form ataupun this form. So let's look at the next example. We just go through question A lah. So question A, change the example 3, change the equation of straight line in the form of x over a plus y over b equals to 1 and y equals to mx plus c. So we look at question A first, and then we try to change into this form first. So as you know here, this one is 1 kan. So if we look at this equation, how do you change from 12 into 1? So 12 into 1, you change, you minus 12 minus 11. Wrong, okay? For this, you need to divide lah. So 12 divided by 12. 12 divided by 12 also equal to 1 lah. So whatever you do to this side you also do. So now lah pula, you simplify the answer and then you will get this lah. Next lah pula, you need to change into y mx plus c kan. So first we have this equation. What the question does is it transfers the 2x into other side. Because why? We want to have y equals to mx plus c. X is in this side lah. So c already know lah. So next then, is it valid? Belum lagi, because here have 3. So need to divide 3 lah. Supaya here and here is the same. Where lah you have your gradient and your y-intercept. Boleh? So example 4 can try to do yourself. Example 5. Change the equation of following straight lines. You can try to do it yourself. Okay. So finish 9.1b. So we go to the next video lah.